So this is gonna be a probably unedited video, or close to as unedited as possible. I just wanted to do like a little sort of hit piece in between like actual videos of like the normal sort of Ironclad report that I do every week. Sort of explaining why I'm not really a huge fan of certain bands. This one is going to be about Kiss. I don't like Kiss very much. And I don't like them because I feel as though they are a little too commercialized in a way, because I feel as though they attach their name to virtually any sort of product they can to make money. And I don't have a problem with bands wanting to make money. It's just I feel as though they don't really care how they make that money. It's just all they care about is the money, and I kind of feel like that's all they're in for in the music industry now, is just making money, which again I have no problem with people making money. It's just I feel as though they would want to attach their name, or give their license to not as many products as they do have their name attached to, if that makes any sense. Because I feel like the more stuff you have your name on, the more sort of cheap you become. That's just how I feel, like the more products you try to sell, the more stuff you try to give to people, the more you have your name on certain products. I feel trying to come up with something other than what I've said. Putting your name on certain things. I mean, I have no problem with a band licensing their name for merchandise, but I feel as though there's a limit to how much merchandise you should have licensed under your band. And I feel Kiss has sort of taken that and ran a little bit too far with it. I remember Gene Simmons once said in an interview that Kiss has everything from Kiss condoms to Kiss coffins, and pretty much everything in between. I know there's probably Kiss pinball machines somewhere in the world in some collector's room, and I'm fine with that. I don't mind. Like, if you love a band, if you want to support a band by buying every single piece of merch they sell, fine. I'm fine with that. It's just I feel like it gets to a point where it's like too much, where a band has to sort of take inventory, literally and metaphorically, and sort of limit the merch that they have. Because, and again, I have nothing wrong with bands putting their name on stuff. It's just I feel like there should be this point when a band looks back or looks at the stuff that they're selling and says, what is too much? You know, what are people actually going to spend money on? What are people going to actually want to use or wear or utilize? And I have nothing wrong with the band trying to sell pinball tables, because people like pinball and people also like certain bands. So that I have no problem with. But again, it goes back to there being a sort of limit, I find, with the merch. And I feel like there's other people aside from just bands that do it. You know, I find that anyone that's like really super popular does it. YouTubers do it. It's not just bands that do it, but I definitely think Kiss is one of the sort of better options or better examples of that in a way. And again, nothing against Kiss other than that one little thing. I kind of like their music, some songs, but I find that Gene Simmons can be kind of a jerk at times, or he was. So I sort of feel that again, there's like a limit to like how much merchandise the band should have, I want to say, in a way, because like I feel like if you have too much, people are gonna find it gimmicky and sort of like, why are you trying to sell this? And again, I don't really like Gene Simmons too much, because I back in like the 80s he said some stuff about like mental health that I didn't really agree with, or maybe he said it recently within the past few years, but I know that somebody from Motley Crue kind of told him off, and he promptly deleted the tweet or whatever that he said online. So I kind of sort of don't like Gene Simmons all that much, and I feel like he's the one who has this sort of give me money, sort of attitude of going about running Kiss. And again, there's nothing wrong with a band wanting money, or anyone wanting money. It drives the world. So if we don't have money, we don't have a lot of stuff. So that's two-way street, I think. It kind of goes in either direction. But I mean, if you like Kiss, that's fine. I don't care. It's just I'm not really a huge fan of their music. So thank you guys for watching.